Just off the top of my head, I had 12 concussions, 16 broken noses, a broken cheekbone, cracked sternum, 38 broken ribs, tibia plateau break, 3 transverse processes, and the rest were kind of bumps and bruises with groins and whatnot. When people ask me about stem cell and my experience with it, I tell them, about Dr. Patin and the Stem Cell Institute, them being the pioneers of the business, number one, and them doing the most research and being the most adept at doing it. Then I think that, I recommend them because they're the first and the best, and they've done the most work on this and the most research. So that makes me feel comfortable knowing that I'm working with the best in the field. Since I've had the injection in my hip, I had difficulty walking up like just the slightest incline. It would just really grab. And I wound up going up and having the treatment done, and I walked out of the center, walked to the airport here in Denver, walked to the airport in Houston, and walked home. And I said, well, let's see how long this lasts. And that was 2 years ago. You kind of think that, I've had these injuries and I'm kind of different than everybody else. Mine are more serious, but they're really not. Everyday people have similar injuries or similar pains. What they did when I first came in, they took my bone marrow and they took it from my hip joint, kind of where you put your hand on your hip and where your thumb rests. And they take the bone marrow, they centrifuge it, and then they get your stem cell from that and then inject it directly into the affected areas. And mine at the time was the shoulder and then the hip. I think it definitely should be a treatment practice. In fact, my orthopedic surgeon, when I informed him that I was coming up at the time to get the treatment, he said, absolutely do it. He said, that'll help the healing process if you do have any surgery and everything else. So I think the medical profession is definitely opening up to the procedure, and they see the benefits of it. And I think you're going to have a lot more people in the future becoming aware of this procedure or these types of procedures.